The darling boy of the central region. Kwame Duncan is seated this morning. And Amia Minia, Brothers for Life. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr., the acting general secretary of the CPP. Aluta continua. Kabila say.
Well, Minister Neka, acting secretary na aspiring. Eso ka ho. Acting stroke aspiring.
Let me say Kabila unim say wo. Unim campaign managers, campaign team wo ho.
Aha.
Unfa officially notify campaign team.
Oh,
why?
Cardinal.
Yes, my brother.
So bono obaji kakra o.
That be mean
na campaign manager dey sabo amane.
Na
now you in charge of the media.
Me the proposal na to ho.
Odi ayenka anopai owie ye do say campaign manager me ya mistake. I say kwawe me hwe wa o.
But we no
campaign management team waja mo candidate ho na ono kwa na o manage ho.
There be candidate no ya man proposal say Charlie ahane ye besene ko. On fair response my it me for so no.
Ya ko file enra na me adoma it me file ye kama.
Now elections near that
most likely August 15th. August 15th, yeah.
Like saying about it.
Oh, sir, COVID into wo kasa.
Oh, I careful.
Now I am careful.
August 15th.
August 15th.
What do you mean by wo kasa? Why careful?
Come on, Sama. What I mean is that anything can happen.
Arrangement.
It is possible that what if on the 15th president the order Biaba say nobody should move out around that time.
Okay.
That's why I'm being measured.
You win.
Thank you. You must be measured. But proposal ni na ene shesheya Congress Planning Committee ene
15th.
15 August.
Okay.
Na mepa yebe na yebe ya no mountain bia at all regional centers, the 16 regions. And now wumbi shanti for the first time in CPP yen kushia fakon say ye Congress kese pa COVID-19 ma ho kwan amanyame dom. You will see the presence of the Convention People's Party in all the 16 regions. Say in all the 275 constituencies, we will show a presence for everybody to know. Say CPP no yahuki kano from krana.
And God willing, Kabila will lead his charges to 2020 elections at the General Secretary.
Namisha wano.
Nasemi oreke maka 2014 yakwa National Conference for Tamale. And that was the proposal of the late Jake Vitibilamti. It's time the young kakade the bar or the kashim kase bode kakrakaku.
Yeah.
Now the person must be in the environment.
That's right.
And participate in whichever programs and activities that a party is carrying out. Now, and the other argument also is that you have a razzmatazz. You have a certain language to tell the entire nation that this is awesome. We have met, and all of that. And see, eventually, joining and coming together one day.
Yeah.
This is COVID.
I'm a necessity. Inevitable. But you know, the problem is it appears no matter how uncomfortable a situation is, say you're familiar with it. Yes, it's something why
changes.
Now, and I did say, you know, me look, the thing the man here me then say, at least the CPP is going to show the entire nation that in all the see a mentem who do sia senka ye kwase mponi akoye no mansi empeswa so awodo ahanu ani adioso enum no so a enka obi abehunu say say party na wo ho ampa o electoral commission for satisfaction a presence in 2/3 of the district, you see, that would have been a strong statement to that effect. And ye just not to CPP there say yeta ya mamusia and ye COVID positivity of COVID no about
it's an intry oh
you be try
ya to here parliamentary primary
I know. Electoral. You are not.
That's what
make a national congress. National Congress in America.
Anyway,
parliamentary elections.
So Camilla, we wish you well.
Thank you.
We wish you well.
15th
of August will be the Feast of Assumption. In the rumor for a babon payama.
Hallelujah.
I see Rose Ramos.
About consolation.
Oh, the second campaign manager, they wouldn't say.
I would do the Kano. Who the oh no, yo, Odi, Kwame. Who are now Kakakra.
Anyway, Kabila, Mache Akwaba. Mache Akwaba Kabila.
Yeah.
It was Sisano pay when you want daji. Now people servant.
Yeah, uncle.
Mache.
Yeah.
Apume.
Me not man pay us one answer.
Na fi man do move.
What I say? That's right.
Now, Obeda a lot Owen.
Oh. A lot of one is in Kokrokoo. No, I do is Kokrokoo. You will pay. I say, Matama motion, Dama. I'm so, but wasn't I sure most of could be as all queer, Mancy. Uncle, yes, I'm so Mancy. Oh, Basra, you need to Basra, no, I see a Kufum Kakra. And a pair of the Eggers will say, a lot. I was so good. You be married.
I see. Bernard Alote Jacobs, I don't pay a watch, maybe I will be a. Yeah, I don't go back from Pano pay one way. Yeah, the Yamias is over Kayho. But you hoodie, what it? But you hoodie, if you know by a jet, the boy, you hoodie
or Trocrata or Trocrata. If you are,
and someone that person no pay back and was about 200 pence with the head and a baby about to home and commodine Trono, a coso, letter commissioner Casafa, Quaya. Parties no mobile fast file near the Nina Wassam or Honum. I fame and penny abedi I catch him and penny that say, I didn't know, and a boy obession opposition, Oba Bemu, Unya Kwan, the old year, and no, and I ever saw to about 2020. NDC, as so a running mate, and Yamiadum, and I know Dwada, on Kukushia war, UPSC, Accra here, Emma or Moi Maminachre, come. I feel Professor Kwesibo to say. Mampeni abedi echere nye dibra ya sheda de ato ho obi a wo sika sam ho ntoto e bia ene hunim de dabi enya no ho asem ena ye kakra eno round 1 afei round 2 so other issues ho no ma ye beka ho asem etefo amutie na no pay kai mo say MTN everywhere you go na APC akina farmer e de abadwa so mother Roma ene atase e de Kokrokoo dwumadi ebrewo so da adwenkyera na asem bisa bi e ba e be fa 0244 844 488 0244 844 488 ehona adwenkyera na asem bisa ni nyina obetumi e de afa ene anope Kabila pesa bi no frase anope round 1
Kadna medase omo a ehwe afidi so no umbehu se ne ojaf miampa mouth and nose mask me yato enkabo a wow technical crew hom dia ma say dem ha no mo disinfectant to han mo
be granny
nti ye protected and person who say na afia poku a one say health promotion expert be din komo na o ka say ye wo bia binom ne situation bia ebema watimi ayi nose and mouth mask no nti say omo ahwe ye no hu say kwabna ene ukui mayi aya ni santino na ya ka say maka ne say yiri na me kan sisu bium say COVID-19 real e wo hopa na yenya hwe yi bambon sem ene ahweye ene ahonidie sem a empani dia agu akwan mu se yemfa nya adwuma no yenni so sa pepepe yemmo modin se ebetintin yempom eboa ma ya homwa na etimi ko yarewa no wom ho yeden afensusu yenni di ye no bae ne friends saying hama ye momodin say ye di bi ebe ye adwuma na ya ka say anopa anwumre bia mipunu sa ya na ekra no daddy what are you doing oh yeah day daddy oh yeah day
you are pulling
me punu ya na me do mo shem kakra na omuso apunu enti ade a eboa na afen so na ade a wupunu no so ehu hia ade na wudi punu amabe na wupunu very necessary nimtri ne hahama no ne na ne back no bia na echi no
na banana
wupunu na banana thank you na ya kase mesa asre biom se ye momodin se ye konipa mu a ye betiti yentem yen men ho dodo obi on ma oben wo na o kache so susu ben mi a na se wo kire wo ho bia emra ye wom no dia aba no fini fofo aba ente se nyina ebo modin se be hua sa fini ni die na ye ni ye na afa so mesre se ye ntan horo ye nsa ye ni ehuni na ye ni aduane a ehye nye se aduane wo ma ne dwoa ko hye fridge mu obi on ma ayi o se me pe ice water no warm water body na nkasa kra ni temperature no on pe ice water ohia room temperature tie mo modern say be sa nema enkitinkiti na vitamin C no ne ade ye mo modern say ye be fa bi udi fruits mo a nuabai uta bi no a vitamin C no build it up but uni ni ya na doctor be ma prescription say kokoye yi na ya okesi market no awie mesre sa GPT a NTTD anajo okwa roadblocks no bi onuma obe ben ho pa ansa na wo say ya flash your light say benya reflectors ai besisi akwan mu boyen nkoko say o kwei wo ya ben police block ana say barrier ana babia yesi kwan say be ya ye boyen ho ban a nkebe boa pa bi onuma anajo nantie do stage bia na say ya tufu ya ntanye but circumstances politics we talk do we na ade asa over nantie anajo di ade a mesre say police sign ne MTTD asoafo no mo hwe say saade no o ye be ye ni ye na afen so etu atoto ewa yase
enu so free hen
na ya kese me tiase
kabila saade ne free hen fa
obia na trisi to atoto yenka hunu se emra bon ho emra chese emra eda ho na no ayi die kosi wo ayi friend say kaso die na ayi minister nti say wa tweetuo say wa ma one shot nti ye kan tra ukwa yi ase a sometimes atuo na omoto na nya shotguns bi on ma pump action say ni ba no kwa ye de no nya atuo no tumi dia anase ayi atumi adanse a ama okuta ayi sa atuo no e wo he mesre aposi asoafo a wo muda mantem mansini we dey nya IGP nko asem o ma command no kra mo amwo districts localities no mo asudie kese eda mo nyina mo so na mesre won mo edi amanyoku ahodo anim any political leaders assemblymen opinion leaders enhemfo binu won under the guise of ohini bi dimu na potro by heart ade a public interest issue na ya kase mawie no na meko de odiegu upon so thank you very much say wa mama tifri kakra sacred so far so anyen minister na mbo elections 2020 matters arising babia yadri na ya kase say ye nyina ya nya ye ho ntiase say voter registration exercise no ekoyi pa ufigesi a odi ato hanui 6.1 million females, 5.5 million males registered so far. Figures now free easy abano. Me nim say updated one now say
updated one no but
Jamaica no. Ekona nim kakra.
12.2 thereabout.
Ma who say electoral commission de adanside bia am say nkai bosem bia ba say eye mop up no a wo mo beye no wo mo nye ne sara biara say ba bia because no kra wo ni say me bo santene kakra anase me gohwe ayide na ekoso babi eastern region greater Accra ha central Ashanti region Bono east ade ba kwa me hu ye ne say na aka say ubekọ ba bi no na nipa abo eda so dɔso hɔ no na say nipa no abo chenku ehie mu hɔ no aye observe social distance no ade to register ba bi so no obedu hɔ no na electoral commission temporary staff yi omko na te hɔ obi ani hɔ enti ubekọ busa no na im say wo ma register nipa ye estimate say sa bia ketwa no wo be register ya register we and I will use me registration center as an example Kintampo SDA basic school me former school no me call ye no me call say the second phase now I can see me go do one no now you register a little below 500 estimated figure no about 600 enti na on be call third phase no na minim say on be wie enti me call ye say man nikiu mu sa me call ye na obi ani hon am say na nipa mienu bi na omo ewo manim enti on wie ya na me so me go through the process me ye wie ye makokra ba kwa no obedu on ma oni ye national identification card na only Ghanaian passport and obo mama ne say o wabana oni sa danside nkrata ne bia minim nunti me yese me di adanse amana nti ekoyi eye vouch ye fresh form no e dey buy na me wo fase ba kuso na me ne koye na me ne mienu onu nim papa no me minim no nti me catch say o me timi adanse amana nti he also came in na ye mienu ye vouch ma papa no nti enipa du a ye say me timi vouch for do ba kokko aka nkono I'm available I'm available say every day mu kwa dia me timi akwa vouch but me the responsiveness and the promptness are and I say ahokeka any ahohare a electoral commission edi responded to almost all the challenges about including accusations say omo officials ni bi temporary staff na ya fa wonom no na ebinum adi enema eto omo nhihye ne omo mra omo sesa wonom immediately ebinum kra matese mfomso na omo aye na omo hwe mra no mu se hu behia se edi omo bekwa kogina asende bia omo be sade no na akase unya no totin say ye nipa die unya no say ye be friend perfect situation na mum say the da metaka no the persistence say unya yokoduro honhom na wa hwe say wa hokeka no da ne da pri yedie pri nkanko pese sesa free de enye no ho eno ne de ehu hia pa na mebo electoral commission abaso so mo aye sa de no na meka che wo mo se wo mu ntie de ya ye ka no na se wo mu tie nsem a ne ye kan bi no aboa ama wo mu dwumadi no akọ nanim ye pa na mi wie no a na mesre se enam se wo mo se enye babia na mopap no wo mo be ye no nti no se ya ma wo no a me mpese ye be dru stage bi no na afi ayi de ubon ensemu beti ye se wo ma hyeda and no one baby. If there is a case for a mop-up in any area, yentry a boss in Nayanka, ye can't me would Gideon Richemu say, electoral commission, you were this word say, obeti, not the beer to so. Macan say, we no na me call what's a more a tosu a minuso. Yaukase Cardinal.
Yes, Minia.
2020 election is about performance. Baumia tells Mahama. Well, the Vice President Baumia adwin ekre no na waka minim the ama all ka kre President Mahama sa but the Vice President Baumia kan mi ogide na rehemu say eyampa o performance e kan hu bi but I will add that it is not only going to be about performance anya the why pen kwa wo gidie ene wani suadi hunu ene wa ho keka ene kwan a ofa so edi dwuma nne so e ka ho bi enya sabi de wa ya twam nkwa ana afa so de edimu akotene pa eye anida so a wo de magana for anida so the hope that you offer of course untimi nka wenum baako bia enya miensa na mienu na aka no memfa ne se aye no ho mochia ana se tripod aha wodi mienu ya ade chance ne siso enyeyi ana se dade san no wodi siso enyeyi ade se wabɔ no miensa enti na po miensa ene ebegyina so de ahwɛ saa ne mai enye performance nko a meka to aso se wani so adi hunu ani anida so a wode magana fo no so ka ho bi afen so wogidie won hyehyeye ene wo husuo ene de wode ebo wo bra eno so niema ebedi akotene pa ewo ya bato ensemu enye 2020 nkwa da ne da ya setena ye de ebeba ye womu yi se ya amanyo nkwa de sa neman ebebam eno na mi gyina so de aka se me ne owura kwesi botwe eya adwene se enya mpa se de eya akoye se ana ekame akoye se obeye mampani abedi akira ese se woyɛ obi a wadi sua ne wonim die ne obi bia no ekogina sikasɛm entotoye mu dabi entimi ma ne sa na sɛ sa na yɛte a na sɛ yekoyi mampani a ana sɛ obi a okotu franka na sa oni kono ne nim die ne di sua ne nhyehyɛ ne na ho den pa egina sikasɛm totoye na bedi akire na ɔno na hia kofa hwan migiri sɛ akanifo ana sɛ yeyi kanifo a ye woniema hodo bi a yehwe onipa no se de osi hye ne ho so se de osi di ne huni se de owo akokoduro se de owo abotre editie afofo asem nyamisuro woni mu o ni ado ne kro ye a odi ye adwuma na afa so sa ni ko no owo opepa ene akoma ene honhom a yedi sua de learning the humility to learn all the time. Sanya mai niema kabom ema yenya obi a oye kanifo a odanso enti ukofa ne fa bi anase uja ne fa bi a enye ye esese nipa no as much as possible no potokasa mo oye all rounder if you say mampani abedi akire oni mampani di bra no entam no crime say entam kro ya no omuka inti nsunsunia enchada endam sa ana
kitwa bi
nsunsunia wo mu aye kitwa bi ni se we na di we achi inti I say mini machiri ba na se minua ba bi di na chi nsunsunia de yentam ni se o che me bia afe anase mfie mienu anase afe ba ko ne fa but ye nyina ye ena ene eja ba ko ma enti no de meka fa wono no se yampa ye nhwe ne sa na ya kase ade bi ho no ma ekoso a me di ho ya na MPP nyen disifo nyina disade no ho fo eto da kra me mama nyoku so bia na yedi ho fo na ya kase ye to abayi mampani a wo hwe ye nhyehyɛ na Ghana mampani na yayi no oye eye ono ni susuye ene se di osi hu niema ena odibu man ono na okantam na manyokuo no a wo mo ebonu chidom ema no ye ebeye mampani no sanhyehyɛ a wo mo de ton no oye na dwene se omfa eno nya dwuma bibie ni hono ma ebetimi ama manyokuo no ho kwan ama enu ntinipa no wagya mampani ye in fact se mampani nana do danko akufo ado enne o ka se ojai MPP a obekwaso ye Ghana mampani because as much as he was elected on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party no he is president nana do danko akufo ado. There is no MPP government. There is not MPP government. There has never been an NDC government. Sadia no, I don't know, but your constitutional arrangement no, and yet parties na form government. And ye nipa na ya to abayi no. Say ye pese ye a party government, and I say party system. Another reason why the Constitution 1992 must be changed. Now say there be American say a nyatwum constitution. A constitution ohuhu na wakeka. or can say no I can say but the whole structure of the constitution any politics are here under this fourth republican dispensation and I can say I want to conclude say now no someone metiti ye bi any the ekikako the case for a constitutional overhaul is eminent and is imperative medase
best also medase James Kwabena Bonfe Jr. Kabila ena your friend no na no CCC 0244844488 also between Edward Dwinchere afa ho aba honorable minister macho paminti wa Dwinchere round 1
yo the only cardinal on radio and I pay minchi or na minchi a wetse fu mpempempempempema and pay bia se wenye Kokrokoo wense a wontum na wontena kan finfirmanto mufu na let's go am nan ka che mu nso a che be mo hye bia chamanya na no pay mi cho kwe ma moto Aisha na ya ni ya mi cho
Jose
kweku na mreke chemecha kwa mewe kwa mi don mi be kwa mi nja covid mbona wa bo anya gaga na cha abu anu we patan we tadineti enti covid wa ma yenza aka na wa ha cha gaga say wa ga sha pass gaga mi ji na
4 days pe yami at Monday obabeji
okay
oh meti wo e peted intekrem de kwegwem de nda bi obokokot enyo
gwe
general pocket lawyer na media engineer Apo Tama region oni on ECG regional engineer cardinal pepe se dako wente PCF ma da moyer wente Kokrokoo na are very responsive there be my problem enya ma de kona attention quickly na wa respond
yada nasi
na se dodo ni na oye hwedwuma dama engineer Apo ECG Tama region oya nchebokwenyi pa nti engineer anape mimde ebo radio onkra office ite michel na mazabo tugwa yerhwe ekoriye 2020 election and matters arising nechi ebubum 2020 election is about performance but me tells mama and is really made to focus on human capital development and is really made to focus on human capital development the Herald newspaper the slot not for only economists Kosiboche this is 6.5 million females and 5.5 males have registered so far easy
it's the figure is a bit higher than this
okay
yeah
na Kokrokoo Bonfe also on your performance ngoti no ye eyin dado adibama
and also come
account
message the other factors
there are no other factors
okay that's your view proceed minister
cardinal
honorable
where you dado ana madibama it is found in your performance when you do adihun cardinal when you do adihun owo wumba dimbo maayan they are all in there so you come and perform poorly aba yan basato kan na iwa ese now merbakasa na mamu yin dado mamu hope merbakasa na ba chiro wo fa na me vision but you have had the opportunity to perform and in that performance we must see the vision we must see the hope so these are not three distinct points three distinct factors You must be performing, and also you must give the people hope. You must give the people vision. Vision, hope are encapsulated in the performance. In fair work, 3.5 years vice president, 86 months president, and your 4 years. Kadna, man, Elbeja one day, na catch up there, vision. Elbeja one day, I catch up there, hope. What is that? What is that? He work a 5 in. Let me look at Kufado to be able to see the vision. Mamusha Kufado, no more than pa. And daduli. So all, Kabila, my brother, all of them, performance will tell you. And the vice president, Mokan. Oh, you what when to our work and kuma. But Kwame, sorry, forgive me.
No problem, no problem.
Occasionally, no
problem.
The only cardinal.
Uncle.
And they are baby a casa. And that's me come casa me who I say. You only happen.
Oh dear. Could just anticipate can just 15 minutes, no.
Could you go minutes to the moon? Well, could you don't know party? So why not catch 15 minutes?
Or city.
No.
Could you see? Obey me, mamma, to bear 10:20. That but I can the 15 minutes the only Kabila Becha. And I could just okay. No. Could you the moon now, may young cry? Could just say, moon now, may young cry. And you could have some of the back up, some sour. And I could do it. What's missing? And it's go. That's right. She go. I not missing up before there, and then I'm saying, and this was it. Wabogra Mawoyi Franca Twin Wafu, we natural. One man hyper Nana, all the can in selecting Professor Nana Jane Opokwajiman. President Mama was how I check incompetence. Oh, yeah. How?
Okay. See, Aqua Battle 2016. I do Junior. Nana, I do Junior to the extent today. A catch your money now and put it. And a mobile too. Solum Pobama. Oh, a man paying a repairings of a bomba. Nana, you. And a mobile etu. Repeda obasia to aba mobile. In the to the man on. And I catch your money now there. Sir, and ammonia made trees or Mamma Mary Penpo Waboma, Maya Crado. Often in Anum Mofomia, Wowo College, Training College, and the Oya College of Education. Ma fiti Nanama Berdo, Kufuo Tie, Rollins Tie, even one that's open at a Mercer Crabo Tie, the chum, bad, Mammy, Noya, Minister for Education, Ochum. It be also Oya Achacha far, after home. Nana, afa Chachafu, I'm a appointment letter. Why you do my favor, son? In fear Bassanetrin, I signed the appointment letter that you him. My men and no Minister of Education. Now I'm on appointment for none fear Bassana, why you doing is able to a cabusume Bassan. Ina yan Sama Kasa, Opopem, free SHSR, my men and no minister. And what's now what will buy progressive?
Progressively free.
Progressively free. And Monocrampo, Nakan, won't you more dying, Jaho? Mammy, and I don't know your minister. Oh, yeah, the often increment salary
incremental
No, every year there are the teachers. And the more in the beginning the next academic year, one salaries in they get
kakra.
And yo, what to do? Mammy, that bread on here, I would
10% be.
And see, since 2016, Yandama, Odi did show. Yandama, or Queen did show. Now, by this appointment, Nana, you have elevated these matters again. Asa epeja the men say na daba. What will make someone act this way? If it was not incompetence. Nana, the man you do assessment of how I ended in the last effort, in the last attempt. Even the man you failed to do that assessment to know the very things that made you get into the ditch. Now, Adina, Oma Mekuri, Assassin Kepiaba. And I'm a catch order incompetence. It be some how. But all your phone to Channel Bill Sunday. Mawayan war all your UPS in. Or can some P. The say, oh, Mamma Kamusha, my Minana. I signed it to my balance. The hype was deflated.
Who's that?
Oh. Na Pocha the you mean your program and
I Monday no
and share and it say
hear the man about me later
I can be
me do can them I can me do fi na me san ko hear back
oh
je wonu anso
I mean my view na so be kakan competence and ntase esha na dwene de o de mami do your ba nne bi also a woman of integrity into odonre yakoba into you should post akwa bonu akache nechi wa akodogi nechi odonre yakoba fine some more strategy mpanyina emompa gem nana you project her ebra nominating anyim da baye outdooring what you do put people together na them rather be shame there NDC running made to focus on human capital which could have been the best opportunity. Nana, tell me, which could have been the best opportunity? This is the woman's gravitas. Abra, wow, do ajatum, and then you convey the entire country along a certain path. Now, the mention so you're competent. Instead, they would have put a team together. Please couch a very powerful speech. Now, even if it is one policy, enunciate further, go down, that will touch the hearts and minds of the Ghanaian people. It's any Nekasaya, it's any address here. Touch and go. Virtually all the subjects under the sun. No, I can do I'm not yes, you must mention your name and all of that. But there's a critical point if you can be because our democracy has come very far and yet fragile. I am calling on all Ghanaians to exercise their duty in order to prevent machination and obstacles. Professor, you tell us how far our democracy has come. Where is the fragility? Where? Galvanize our minds on the fragility. Where is the fragility? Oh, I see. Expand. And then you tell us that the things we need to do. And I know, okay, I can come out the tour. It's address now. Nana so
oh, men kasa nane.
No, because in summer on my pain that I can. How do pay in some magazine in some poto? Maba so ache. Mayunam. Nana yo kasa mayunam. Emi men kasa mejire day. Yo kasa mayunam.
Mengaza
mejire da.
Menyonam.
Poto.
Mazo menyonam.
Poto. Misro. in the Yabanani Aba.
Extra time so.
Oh no, extra time.
I want to make a mistake.
Mamma Mamfa Eobina Mufan for Chimuan. We are the chief mabo Huntman. It's Nana. You listen to one statement. She gets to the next one. You have forgotten what she said. Winding around. This whole thing about completely deflated. It never met. In fact, it was more or less anesthetic. And one what 10 to 1 p crown order. Na echi yambra menenwa kasaka senodo. President Mama or the one who are going to be there. Ghana for your short memory. He continues to revel in that. That Ghana for the I say, I the one who are the player on drama. And we say, no, we have to be now green. Now, all cousin, and some of you are mobile quick. Accusing a Kufuado of nepotism. See, on your biampo, on your anybody from the MPP stock. Abambabin. Okay, Mama's government is a friends and family government. Abambabin, in terms of fights against corruption. Abambabin can't tell them fact. So, Mama power that he doesn't have the nerve to fight corruption. But see, Nana. Obia Bokinabe contractor. All pay Juma. Na original chairman. Ose say Juma na repreza minimum kura me obafado. Also ni sem. Ohine ko vice president ho. Vice president. Onam do ye da oye ho adwuma niti. Otumi connect ema walla wo save wo see wo dey twa oye just embassy ho $600,000. Emma contractor no second. Emma ofuo Papa Wabachan Ford. Emma ofuo or the 35 billion euro coin or the ma contracting. And 3-4 years. A coin na to ase. And this Airbus they are seeking to rationalize it. The Airbus Wope Obima Wayina Yejuma and the Waka Kafa or Adam Mama. What a coincidence! Obia Nejuma in there. Otun football Wundama. A Yabla Mekong or deferred prosecution agreement. Otun football Wundama. I want you him. You may hear no one say. Ghana reto you me here. E dom do ayo wo man yi when you bia my ba so yin na yeduma. Emu me kire. Emu obi a owa abrochi. Onu na Airbus huni the brand of consult for my head. What a coincidence, a very beautiful one. It is because the person who was taking decisions and making decisions on the purchase of those aircraft knew that will be the best possible conduit. Obia pedo what the master obotum wachirem. Obotum oba fado maza katase dream can or repent sabaka. Today, President Mama is talking about what? Operation Sting. Then indeed you have been overly and superbly stung. Operation Sting. Now I'm going to get there. I will feel but Nana, or Kada. Or the 1 million jobs. President Mama, Yama Rubacon. That is why I told Kobna, I a bidder. You had 8-year period. I a bidder. In terms of even when your boss was alive, you told the entire country there. Indeed, I was the luckiest vice president ever. My boss allowed me all the space in this world. What that meant was that even in the matters of economy, where you were the chair of the economic management team, all the virtually 8 solid years. Man, I have a vision. Man, I'm going to give you hope. We must see the hope and the vision in what you did. Now, 2016, unemployed graduates all over the place. President Mama, I am not a magician. Very, very saucy. Even at the time he was seeking to have his mandate renewed, he told unemployed youth, especially graduate youth, that he was not a magician to find job for them and to put money in their pocket. Again, the same person. Okay? Nana, bra. Echi onwunde ahochaben. I say 2021, I will create 3 million jobs. 2021. If he became, that is if he, after 2016 or 2017, if he came into office, he was going to create 3 million jobs. Nana, say actually 3 million jobs. Baby Norika. It's here. Nana, what the room? What another bow? My hambena young discuss name saw your room. Oh, Nana, it's important. President John Mahama has said his government had plans of creating 3 million jobs should he win the December polls. Together with the new NDC government, I will deliver the most ambitious job creation plan for our country. If you go down where he intended to do, we will increase funding to the youth enterprise support initiative from 10 million to 100 million. NAPCO alone. It's a photo sample. NAPCO alone over 1 billion to sustain our young people, to give them hope, and those who will also have the opportunity to exit into permanent
jobs.
I say we will create, apart from youth enterprise now, 10 million, 100 million. We will create more IT enabled services, jobs, through the completion of the Ghana.
Did you mean 100,000 or 100 million?
10 million to 100 million. You will increase it from 10 million to 100 million. Or create 3 million jobs. Now today, I don't know what has happened. He has revised his figure to 1 million there. Every year, they will create 250,000. You were just building, putting structures, 200 of them. You promised to put up 200 structures. Say World Bank and Boso Mo in C23 and Fama. The deputy minister then, Okujo Chabakwa, was spoken to on this big platform. Mose, assured pledge and promise that every year they were going to deliver 50. So World Bank and BAM must support 23. When somebody tells me that, it is about the vision and the hope you give. So what are you telling me? Or what are you saying?
It is also. I didn't say it is.
But
you are seeking to misrepresent me.
But you have been given all the opportunity in this world. This opportunity will enable you if you had a vision.
You are limiting what you are saying. You are saying in response to me, as though Ghana is reduced to NDC and NPP. It is not. All right.
See, when you are told Ghanaian youth that you are not a magician in the same election, and when they say in the Maya tough, now you were talking about 3 million. Now what has happened to this revision to 1 million? A way there, and see, he went for unity walk. Watakwa, Asimoka chair, Ghana Fuina there. 2016, many of his party people came to him there. Mr. President, now MP prefer what your promises. Now we hear. So me, it's not in my nature. And this if we end up with and the promises is it on your day by yet. These are all if you everybody Google says yeah our papa more. So today what has changed? Or can I also about the primary health care free? But even before I come to primary health care, see Nana Sabakaya under President Mama, a constant feature. Every day when you switch on your television, nurses picketing, teachers picketing, it's because They had completed school, they had completed their all the things they needed to do. 3, 4, 5 years, they were still in the house. And they are marrying Kasam. And that catch IMF. And my conditionality is all way there. Public sector now you choked. Why you bloated? Into my finger. Hey, today you are turning around. Your thinking has always been there. Ghana for the young trending here until the back I change there. 1 2 about more, never create 1 million drops. Now free healthcare. As a free primary healthcare. Oh. Nana,
my go prof so me
why don't me Sanfum. And 1 hour crowd with him. Oh my reality. Nana. Ada your friend NHIS. Abra President Kufuor us in Nobwa. There. Emi Martin Krasada. And Nana wo haban, me haban. Kobra ne haban. Me brother prof ne haban. Enti yen na ye kabuma. Na ya akwa do wo de. Oyira bampese bonu gonto me for papa ye wia ya batra bia asema wode body na hunu egu ma we hu my goodness you really had to tantrum na ya fix another day ye bo twamo so mete ye da hodini na bom in order to satisfy all of us, to give us that cushion. It's President Kufuor say hey na yan kambom na insurance yet bobwa makada the mabel crampo na oya wo friend workers won deduction that obey one time President Kufuor had time to engage with them, explain to them. Eventually NHIS bill was the parliament. President Mama was a member of parliament. They walked out. They walked out of parliament. Now I refuse Obaba Ghana. I am born a baby the man, ya fantroka, what promise it though. And one boy will walk out in Echiwaba, obey 1 time premium. Ghana, what come from the rooftops? Can some kasa say? And I refuse by me Yakadan, and sir. Yaban NHIS. At the time they was exiting office, was in complete comatose. Onukrampa, Nana. Etada, what so? Oya 2.5%. Yet we contribute. Onukra as president, Waban Igun. And today, Ebeka China there, Ebama a primary health care free. Nana Mowichi no, Odosum. Na Yabe no Yaba. Na dem banka kan baby abaya dem amre aswodin. Meje mesia kakra. Na some bedua. Modechi biaso.
Mate, the H.B.A. Honorable Kwame Nadankase or the Ebert was the Central Regional Minister and Okasa CA. Yakase Dr. Kwame Sasante, a senior political science lecturer at University of Ghana. Yeah, me uncle Penny, I don't know. Doc, Mate.
Yaura, Nana.
Apum.
Euradene.
That's the person when you're Wadaji.
You.
Oba, I issue our table no so I round 1. Election 2020 and matters arising and the Hunina. Maminti wa jinja prof.
You. Mefa free so. Ama Ghana for ache. Ama ngachepa. Me we minister me mawache. Me hu da na mata unga. Ura Kabila. You.
Eminence hu me.
Debi. You.
Okay. Me that mo show
Facebook live.
Facebook me say
yo.
I must say ne kwapim on the phone.
You was so fantane ya me there. Papa. Ura Kabila nso oya madam for pa.
Doc fuck how say me your student.
Oh, yes, I want my meeting I can say do. Meeting so do.
Which am I dey no che yesu so.
Em saying someone would egu apon so no. Eya nige na ye ahomka na ya kono nso. Ye be fiase awem. And ye dikan election and matters, election 2020 and matters arising. Nanaya, what can battle? There be a catch in school for say me ba be wi a na so woto aba awurade ma me kwan na me nto wi anza na mawu isa ne say pericles kan sem bi also bia wani nya manyo sem ho ne abato ho you are not only a danger to society but a useless human being pericles make us any isa ne say abato yadeye abato ne siesi o man amanyo sem metiroma amanyo sem yo manye nti abato ne nkurabata ba ko ne se ye chiro din na yanga koto yanga ba o hwa abatu ya yere kwe he wokrum na afe ne afe ano asam da biya ba na din chiro yi efi ase no ba se wanhwe yankoyi me na ba bia na me gina wo fi ase na me nyina ba bia me tietie ne abato commission kan etasum ne ndisi foka etasum ne MPP fo nso kan etasum na mom CPP fo nso mantemo ne mo ne wo mara samo ya Ghana fo ntemo ne wo mara na edu ba bi me be gina se esa no yare wunti anka ebetumi a wonye limited registration na oyare no yan fa nhwe ho asem nka court kasa wo ho sansemi na court bibia maka na maka wa habio court kasa na asem ne edikan eyamra na etusu ebien eyehye na etusu ebiesa nokware court kasa wi a wawi obi ani obetuma sakran nti sam kwanta ne ngatwa ho ne eba ne se yebechiro din nti na me wayem hyehye se me ko chiro din akofa o yare ana na yenge hu ni akoso wo din chiro yim BFF bi nyafe na menka ne pensa dodo na me hu no eyefe o hwe mia bebria din chiro no kofefefe nia nipa hu a wo ka ho asem a enya atempa no abato commission watu anamapa bi wo ho eno kire se onya asopetie na kasa de wosi tie na sopam na ya sampa fa ya adwuma emse wode ya adwuma wohwa wotutu ani a etode bia metume ka na menam na mehwe ne ekoso nse nkrofo won ahyehye nkonwa nkrofo tete ho ene ho niema polisifo gina wonanso ping ya adwuma senete na mani age ni amebɔ mpai ne se obi amfo yare nkofie o yare impare na yekoto aba enya ni jesam na ɛhɔ no ne hawo me kakra ubeti baabi wo se wo bomba ubeti baabi nkrofo ayammeko wodi gu nkrofo ani otuo toto eden asemuni ukoto aba untu otuo ukoto aba o moma ukoto aba umfa meko nkogu obi ani democracy ne nkurabata pa ba ko ne mra nti ade bia wo beye na enye mra kwan no wamfa mra kwan so no wafum kora na ne me ya wo memu haye nya twum suban a wo yenso sa oyare nyenne oyare ewo hoda ne da na yekoto aba na sorry abatu twam a na yewere fi ebe bi o na besen yenkon mu mesre Ghana fuse mumma yentu dua be we ngani yentu ase yenya so na yetwa enye da bia na ye lucky ubeti baabi no wo ma na ho niema wanhwe ni ye na yasem na mesre bang bofo akai won se ewo mu omani besi bra yenya afa ho di besi ne won aboye ho ban obi obekese wo moye ho ban ye no onipa ko ni omen o te baabi na o ka ne ope ma yade na to da bi nsu ya na sing to aba mpamuche won hye ne den nti ameka sa na se wo hwe bro nyankopon gba ade no mefa mo nko amanyensam abakwasem odi yengu nsase so na yefi asese ye mu redo no yehu se yenkwa ene yen agapade yen ammo ho ban asem baba enu nti yen ane ye se ye bepawo nipa bi na won ayaban na won ahwe yen so na won abo yen agapade ho ban abo yen kwa ho ban na wo yesa ne me ya ye de won obu de bema won ye besom won enu ni social contract na ye yes ade ni wie no obiara wo yon manba eye wasade se uje abantum na udi ne mraso na wabo ho ban na wabɔ w'agyapade ho ban ɛno nti sɛ ɛba sɛ nnipa bi sɔre na ɛyɛ sɛ wɔresɔre tia wɔre dwuma no a banbɔ dwuma no aban no nso de mmaa nnipa bi sɛ wɔnhwɛ so na wɔnyɛ sɛ adwuma no sɛ ɛba sɛ wɔregye sɛ adwuma no afiri wɔn sɛ bopɛ na obroni bɛka sɛ they are usurping the powers of the state ɛhɔ ɛte sɛ polisifo gyina wɔn nan so ɛfisɛ na social contract no ɛregu ɛfisɛ contract no nea wɔsign ne nyinaa nea wɔka wɔn ano a wɔgye to wɔn ho so no ɔsɛ sɛ saa madea ɛne na mmerɛ nsom menyi w'asɛm ntum mɛsrɛ polisifo banbɔfo sɛ wɔn adwuma so ani na mmom baabi yɛtɔ sin wɔnhyɛ ne den na wɔn amfan ankɔ so kwan no so sɛ obi bɛyɛ n'adwene sɛ ɛne nei aban mmɔ me ho ban nti mɛyɛ sɛ dabi saa kantete aso yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛnan bɛsi hɔ mesrɛ obiara hwɛ na wɔmfa yɛn ankɔ hɔ ɛnyɛ polisifo sogyafo nko a ɛyɛ menew yɛn asɛde sɛ yɛmfa mmɛn yi nkɔ sɛ kwan no so na ɛre mmoa biara ɛfiri sɛ ingresi ni Thomas Hobbes ka kasa bi o se saa bre na bia na ne ɛwɔ mu na obiara yɛ ne ɔpɛ ewu wɔ hɔ kunkum wɔ hɔ no friend state of nature where life is nasty but what brutish and short wobɛtumi awu bibia mu keke nti wo ha na wahwe wo nti abang de yete wabang si wa yenso mu ye na omo ye ho bang abang ne yebone a yebeka ye nkokon yebeka nse ne wokan sanya obetuma boye ho dan ebang da na da yenso yenye yen asede enu nti ne me hu no kakra no mampe na me gedi se Ghana fu akasa wo ho nti yakwen ani mu ebesakra ne ameka de awie sa asem no makoma ani mu na se wudi tumi na wodere mo bi wa batom sɛ omedi wo so nipa kono sɛ ne timu yɛ den ɔyɛ de sɛfo owudifo ɔmfa mmara nyɛ adwuma asɛm tieti amfa wotumi man to abɛtia ɛna mahwɛ ne yɛto so yɛ bien mmerehwɛ 2020 election also it's about performance Dr. Baumia no kan asɛm ayɛ deni yɛwura na kasa na mmom na asɛm no kan no ofa bi mene ne ya adwene ofa bi mede bi bɛka ne ɔkan ne ho na yɛ ma wo hwɛ susudua wode hwɛ wode gina hɔ no wo hwɛ ne wo gina so to aba you performance ne awayɛ kan wo se munyuma bedi machi yo abeng bia ba wo hwɛ na hwehwɛ ma kyerɛ sɛ ɔmen ha no yɛ wɔ nneɛma bebree a yɛ gina so na yɛhwɛ sɛnea yɛto aba brere man ho kwan na mabɔ no tɔw ne yɛdi kan wɔhwɛ ɔman sika nkontaa meka economy wɔba wɔbɛhwɛ infrastructure akwanpa nsupa ne akanea efe wɔbɛhwɛ mmara rule of law wɔn abɛhwɛ ketaase hyɛ ne pro corruption ɔkwan a wɔbɛfa so etu so ɔsan na efe ne yɛdi so bi ne health apɔmuden ne yɛdi so ne kuadwuma ne yɛdi so ne nyuma mebum benyaye akọ kosi democracy aye kabima minkambi amemu no na mentua nkuma asobga mekọ manim wo sa asam no ho ne owura be miaka no ne kwan a eye no kware ne se sa nsem ma bobosu economy eye performance wo hwe health sa ne ma no bebre no eye wunyuma a waye na eduso ya ye bebo ne dawuru ne yan ahwe de atoto ho hena na otume bɔ no ho modern ɛyɛ ɔfa baako a mede kamewura ne de no ho ne sɛ ɛnyɛ no nkwa akɛkɛ na ɛtɔ da bi a yɛhwɛ wani suade hu efisɛ na wobɛhwɛ party bi a ɔma aban mu da nti ɔno nso den na wayɛ a ɔreba yɛnka hu sɛ wuyi 1969 na UP fo wɔ hɔ America buzia na ɔwɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ ne nkonya kakra ansa na sojafo betu na abangui no nanka MPP Fourth Republic woni bibia na ogina so owura kufuo bae no oreba no Fourth Republic na japade bia ni wo ade bia ni wo awon aye uyi buzi ade no to a wonye bibia nti den no ye ordinary su ade hu na ode beto manfo anim be kan nsempa o se hwe wasetenam to abapa yese Ghana fo de wontumi man nti ne amewura na kan vice president kan wa kan na mo merehyɛ de ma na ye mato
dog mutum de bibi kakra fama
mbacho mama wie yo mi wura no me de no kan asem no yo ne eto so ne edi so bio ne nso se bi wo kora nso ya wo hwe present circumstances den ne ma bi yare koso sani amedi kan kai won edi to me ba won na fe wo bo mai and na what the unreal state of nature baby I am pen saa nneɛma bi nketenketen bi nipa to mehwɛ na wɔn akasa tia na wɔn ato abetia nti me wura ne de no kan yes ofa bi no ayɛ no kware ɛna mede bi nso aka ho ama ayɛ ma tɔ na saa susudua no wɔde besusu ɛno de wopo wompo wɔde besusu na ɛne na ma amanyɔsɛm no ɛyɛ de ɛyɛ akɔnɔ sɛ wonim sɛ wodintumi megya wo agyapade bi ana wɔma utumi na wode ba bi die agora edu bra wo bu akonta na wodon sɛ bɛgu ti na saa bere no yɛnhwɛ w'anim yɛbɛkan asɛm sɛ ne yɛte ne yɛde akyerɛw na ɛno mede ɛno akɔ gu ma memfɛ yi mmɛsɔɔ so efisɛ ɛne ne bɛn ɛyɛ wohwɛ ose owura kwasi botwe kan kasa bi sɛ wohwɛ vice president egwana nkrofo bebree kɛse wohia economics na wetuma yɛ maka wahada wohwɛ constitution na articles bi wɔ hɔ a ɛkyerɛ sɛ wohia sɛ yɛhia obi a obetuma yɛ MP kɛkɛ na wotumi yɛ saa de na articles no na mani agyae kakra na wotumi yɛ saa de na wotumi yɛ obi a wo qualify as MP a wotumi yɛ vice president bio I'm sa article 59 ho baby and city saa ho no ɛkyerɛ nti economics enka ho na mmom sɛ wasua ɛboa efisa manyosam bi ani hɔ a ɔman sika nkontaa ne nhyehyɛ enka ho nti wonya ɛbɛboa na wɔn a wɔde saa ade na gina hɔ no da bia makasa tia sɛ amanyosam yɛn ɛkyerɛ amanyosam no yɛni subject baako bi a wɔsi wasua saa de nti wɔn na wobɛtuma ayɛ ɔman ani hɔ efisa amanyosam no ɛfa nneɛma ho nyinaa apomodeng den kuadwuma den nti ne obi asua bia no mfa so wɔ hɔ na sɛ no no wɔka de a yɛntwɛn ani hwɛ Ghana ha wohwɛ yɛnwura Rollins bra ɔwɔ so sɛ president onya vice president ebien benu ɛyɛ owura Mills ɛne owura ka na wɔnyɛ economist nso Rollins ne nnwuma ɔbɛyɛ wɔ menwan ɛwɔ hɔ adanse wɔ hɔ yɛnkɔ owura kufuo brɛ so na ne running mate Aliu Mahama ɔyɛ engineer abang no bɔ no modern tam cedi koto dollar ne meti so cedi ne dollar na yɛ pɛ ne vice president
for a short while na cedi no kwa ho den chen
yo na ne vice president no ɔnyɛ economist bra owura Mahama ɔne Professor Mills what tam economy ne koto middle income ɛnyɛ economist funi onyamenchade young president o yɛ economist ansa na ɔyɛ law ana ne vice nti wɔrɔbɔ wɔ ho modern wo hwɛ ne a ɛkɔso ya ɛyɛ nige economy wɔrɔbɔ wɔ ho modern sɛ ne yɛte pɛpɛpɛ na mmom wɔmfa saa economics no nkontaa ne nyɛ ɛsiane sɛ wɔn a yɛ wɔka saa de ne nyinaa ade a wɔfom ne sɛ there is a sharp distinction between administration and politics na no na wɔnhu yɛwɔ administrators wɔyɛ technocrats a wɔwɔ ministry wɔfrɛ wɔn civil servants na wɔn wɔyɛ nipa a wɔn asua de wɔ nneɛma a yɛka nyinaa nti sɛ obiara a wɔabɛn mu no wohia mmoa a wɔn na ɛboa wo wɔn na sɛbe wɔfi ntasupa bi to w'anum wɔn na esuso wɔn nsa wɔn na wɔn akwadra adwuma mu aban bɛba aban bɛkɔ wɔn de wɔ hɔ daa na wɔn adwuma no nso wɔyɛ ne daa ɛsiane sɛ wɔnyɛ politics ɛsiane sɛ wɔgyina mfimfini sɛ party fo wɔ ha wɔn wɔgyina mfimfini wɔn de ɛnu nti wɔboa nti obiara a wɔde sɛ akongwa no bɛma wo no wakɔ anim kakraa bi pɛ wɔkyerɛkyerɛ nneɛma a wobɛtumi akɔ anim nti saa kasa no owura botwe kan no oyi wɔ yɛ kasa wɔ hɔ sɛ wɔka da bia meka sɛ sɛ wɔde saa economics kasa no ka na wɔde pa kyerɛ yɛn sɛ ɛne na amanyɔsɛm koraa wɔn asua political science na ɛnyɛ na ɛno nso bi sɛ wɔn hu ɛnyɛ nokware efiso bia betuma bam wo hwɛ kwa menkroma ministers a sabe na bebre nkwa anim ye wo masua ne ho neema so ne osagefo no ye no ɛwa ha sauti as buzi ankrofo no be ye adwuma nyi wo nyina na wo akwa anim wo masuam enso buzi ankonya obeyi ɛwɔ hɔ mawiase ahu na wura Rollins mo nga bedi o mangi so enti yɛnhwɛ saa de no na mmom ne yɛte ne sɛ wo hwɛ wogina wo niema bebre a wogina so na wopa wo bi bɛyɛ ne otu franka na bɛdi akyiri na no na ankrofo asa den MC wia won kakra maka na mensan mo no talk kakra bi nan kai nipa niema baako ade baako a wodi kan hwɛ sɛ wo hwɛ experience osuahu wasua den na ehu a wo de ba na eno nkyerɛ sɛ wo hia politics osua hu ansa na waba dabi baabi a wasua biribi no bra na bra na fa wadwene be yɛ adwuma wani suade hu fa bɛboa na ɔman no nkɔso na wɔhwɛ saden afei nso wɔhwɛ baggage onipa bia asɛm wɔ wo ho na mmom wɔhwɛ sɛ asɛm nim ho bebree efi sɛ kakra wɔ wo ho ɛbɛba abɔnten na ɛba abɔnten sɛ mpanimfo yi ano so wɔ wano yi ana ha wɔhwɛ saden efi sɛ nsɛm bebree wɔ wo ho a bra wɔyɛ campaign no na biribia wɔka ho asɛm bɔne oyi nera okowi ogwan omeyi ano woka sɛ da no wo obi ani so ha woka sɛ wohwie makogu obi so saa nsɛm no wobeyi ano ya wontumi nya campaign nti bi ya wɔhwɛ wowie a wɔhwɛ constituencies a wofi na constituency a mekan ɛyɛ nipa a wode wɔn reba ha ebia na wo yɛ teacher ni sɛ ne ametie ya wo sukuufu nim wo awofo nim aha ebia na wo yɛ ɔsoafo te sɛ miwure yɛ ɔwɔ he a yiw na so wɔde no repregu a mensin asuafo nini nti enye ho keke omeni nyina anim no nti saa nneema no ɛboa wo ɛma wotumi yɛden na fe nso wɔhwɛ sɛ president ni hɔ a asɛmmɔne kwagye o so wo bɛfa no kɔ a wobɛtumi gyina ne nan obgyina na nan ayɛ adwuma sɛ president na na saa nneema no efe nso wɔhwɛ sɛ ne ɔyɛ running mate wɔ baabi a no wobɛtumi na gyina tutotuto apre akasa atew na yɛnkai hu sɛ vice president no ɔnyɛ ne president aya ne yɛfo ɛyɛ sɛ obi yɛ vice president or a president ɛno nti ɛtu sɛ otumi de policy statement ba ɛni baabi a policy is what government decide to do or not to do na saa nneɛma no wɔn a determine wɔn a wɔde yɛyɛ aban nankasa ɔte so ne president na ɔne ne civil servant no would o decide ne policy na ne civil servant na aboa no sɛ yɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛyɛ ne sɛ nti abɛde akyire ne de bibia wunya na ne kasa yɛ bɔkɔɔ efi sɛ ontumi nyɛ kɛsensɛn ne panin no yew aya yɛnhwɛ saa asɛm no yie bibia no wobɛhu yɛwura bawomia ɔyɛ nadia ohun sɛ na wɔ n'anim ɔyɛ ne panin aha na obi ɔyɛ vice president wo hwɛ yɛn ɔman mu a aban no president no hɔ no ɔno no kyerɛ ne ɔbɛyɛ anopa sɛ ɛnu nti ɔso sɛbe na nso so
bate
aban n'anim na we no fi wa
de odi besi form no
ne am de besi form no ma menhwɛ bibi kakra nka ho ɛyɛ owura mahama wɔkɔda wɔn yamami adi sɛ sese ɔno ba bɛka no ho na wɔn apre tumi no ma menka bibi mfa owura mahama ne speech no kenkan ɛne ma me ne de ma bɔdo tɔw na wo hwɛ owura mahama kasa na ɔkan na asɛm wakan wie na ɔkan wie no yɛn nso yɛbɛsɔm so ose ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛ ma mabun anya adwuma 3 million jobs yo waka na ɛyɛ me de sɛ nsɛmkyerɛfo mate yɛn nyina nso yɛn ate yɛn asudi ne sɛ yɛmisan ɔkwan bɛn na ɔde bɛfa so a wobɛnya sɛ adwuma no ɛfi sɛ aya mpeng bebre no wɔn a wɔyɛ politics wɔwɔ amanyɔsɛ mu no wɔyɛ asɛm ne kafo wɔnya asɛm ne yɛfo ɛnu nti ɔmmra mɛkyerɛ yɛn eyi mɛyɛ ne sɛ na hɔ ne asɛm ɛfi sɛ mede menim sɛ eyi no ɛnyɛ wɔn manifesto sɛ yɛ wɔn manifesto de a na ne asɛm foforɔ nti saa forum no ana baabi a bea no wɔkasa wɔ hɔ no wontumi mfa nsɛm bebree ntu abɔnten a wokyerɛkyerɛ mu bebree dabi ɛnyɛ saa adwuma no nen na saa 3 million no ɛyɛ asɛmpa ɛfi sɛ wohwɛ nneɛma Ghana fo gyina so a wɔto waba a wɔhwɛ sɛ wɔmma wɔn awie sukuu wɔn adu adwuma yɛ bere so wɔbɛnya adwuma yɛ ɛno nti ɔmfa biribi mmɛto abɔnten na ɔnka kasapɛ bi nkyerɛ yɛn na afei mɛsan aba ɔsɛ operation sting sɛ wohwɛ ɔman a ade a ebu ɔman afa so ɛyɛ kɛtaasehyɛ pro ɛne nea ɛmfata nkrɔfo gye sika gu nkotokum a wodi abani ewu aha na saa de na kɔso ɛnyɛ nɛ kwame nkoma mmere so hena besi nɛ na biribia no aban bia wɔ no homoden sɛ ɔbɛko so ɔkwen ebewie no na ɔko no afan na nti biribia no so obi ke so ɔbɛyɛ a aya mesrew na edu baabi a na ma adwom ma no kakra efi sɛ so nipa ko no obetuma ya na wohwɛ amemu a yɛn anya a owura mahama aban nyina na corruption wom wo hwɛ abankoro yɛn nya for republic ya wo bɛhwɛ no corruption wom bibia wo hwɛ CDD no mo reporter wo say there is perception perception ɛwɔ hɔ na ho niama ɛnu nti mahu sɛ yɛn ato nkurɔfo atuo wɔ mɛnmu ha corruption yɛsɛ yɛtwa corruption a wo koraa anyɛ yi yɛn nkurɔfo egu efiase anyɛ yi yɛhuro nkurɔfo anyɛ yi nti dam ne yɛbɛyɛ mepɛ sɛ obi ba na obetumi bɛkyerɛkyerɛ nneɛma mu na mehu sɛ afei de so ɔkwan de yɛkɔ a yɛbɛdu na hɔ na mehwehwɛ
mate
ma mefa kakra bi nka me wura mesrɛ na afei yɛn akɔ media ato hɔ na yɛn atoa so yɛnhwɛ ɔka biribi sɛ ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ nepotism cronism patronage ɛne ho nneɛma wɔbɛtu ase mɛte asɛm no ɛyɛ me dɛ ɛsiane sɛ one of the governance problems in this country. Yes. Enya adepa. Aristotle. Yenyina yeje tum say. No politics was the father of politics. Usia no chire nse wo pese hu sa bang bi ya. Hwese sa bang no. Favoritism no de na adwuma na. Favoritism ne wodi wo boya wo abusuafo wo namfo ene nkrofo bi a won se won fata. You. Na corruption ne nkrabata baako ana se baby eda ne ho adi baako no any favoritism enu ni na favoritism no e won nkrabata biesa ne edi kan ye nepotism se uri buoman na woro bua wabusuafo wodwen wo ho se oman na eye nepotism wowie uja wo hwe baako etu aso ye cronism se woro bua namfo pa won na won asem ye wasem se oman na eye cronism patronage ne say wo de bomodin say wo be ye niema bi aboya nipa bi na wanya politics ho mfa so wo saade no saade no wo ya patronage na wo hwa abanhoro a yenya no fourth republic nyina wo ye guilty of this niema wo ye guilty din ne say eno nkire say wo abusuanfo a won ente say wo ka ban no ho da bi enya saa na eye immoderation say wo be hwe say wo nurse na ankoye se wo de wabusuafo nko na wom na bibi aya amanyo won aya amanyo sem no wo amanyo ku no mu no won kasa ne se oh me de ma ban de men hwe kra ma sa ne men minyije so obi nya hu busuani ba ko mpe na fe odene sa kire wo if say yan aye sua amanyo sem no yenim se enye possible enye no kware se wo betumi se ubu oman a wabusuafo nkan na wabusuafo no se won asua adwuma wonim ne awoye won akwadra adwuma ma aden won de wonya oman na ma na enunti bibia no nya wo kan se eye moderation na fe ye hwe yen kasa yi na wabusuafo ba mu kura enye den na mum Aristotle rekasa wie no oka kire ense se wurubu oman na wodwene wabusuafo nkwa wodwene wo namfo nkwa sing oman na that government is an illegitimate government. That government must be thrown out. Kaso di jaw yang enunti yekɔ ne ye ba nyina mesre se ye masa ne me emmo ye ho ban na efe yenye asɛm no ne kafo ne yenye ne yefo enye kasa keke mani ato
mate enye kasa keke. Dr. Kwame Asante and Okasai, please ask Dr. Asante if he still uses the phrase timorous souls. It was his favorite expression when he taught me at level 100, University of Ghana.
Medaso kremu, the timorous souls.
God and us are really cool. And what we say, bye.
Nana, may a quick intervention. A dog, I'm a quick intervention. Sana.
Come on, mental test person, you know, it is one of your quarter.
Oh, the moment.
Why?
Minister.
Anyway, remember this year, man for some interpreter says, what is the difference between fake prophecies and Muhammad's numerous but unrealistic promises? Being a desperate liar to grab power for 2020 is an impossible mission. Good morning to you and the team. Okay. Walanyo Inakwetia says, if President Abraham Lincoln is alive today, he would have advised ex-President Muhammad that if you once forfeit the confidence and self-esteem of your people, you can never again regain it. Okay. And also, Mami Adwa says, talk is cheap. When I come, I will do this and that, and nobody can say that they're doing is very important. Mame Ajwa Susudia or the Ebae, I don't know. Okay. Anyway. This one says around the time in 2016, we were discussing 1D, 1F, 1V, 1D, one constituency, one ambulance. We were discussing how the opposition, MPP, was going to fund the free SHS. What are we discussing now with 131 days to the election? I certainly missed 2016 campaign, and I am waiting for the opposition to compel us to discuss policy. We or bring menu of the Ghanaian publisher, and we say a buyer. Good morning, Nana. This election is simple for the MPP. When corruption is raised, we will point to John Dramani Mahama, who is the main candidate. When issues of education and its progress come up, we will present the poor record of the good old professor, who is the running mate. This election is relatively easier to make a choice between retrogression and progression. Nana Kwesiasa for J, sending that one in from Amsterdam. Good morning to you, Nana Kobo, Director 1, listening to us this morning in your hideout. Minister,
quick questions to be answered. See, call City Newsroom online. Vice President, you know, also no picture the factors are political party original do moze babemu. Nti say context na you get it wrong. Vice President here, if you go to City Newsroom, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has responded to former President John Dramani Mahama over recent promises made by the latter. If you read that, you go down. Then Dr. Bawumia insisted. Dr. Bawumia said the 2020 polls will be about the performance of both leading presidential candidates and not promises. So this is the context. This is the context. Or your direct response to former President Mahama and the promises. Sorry, yeah, man, about promises. In the whole night. In the man, but I say, my cocoa, hence it was not about that, about a kind of political party for do, not about him. That's one. Doc, you were talking about present circumstances as another factor. No, there can never be a distinct and separate thing called present circumstances. Present circumstances is part of the governance. So basa warrior. No, now this is form, and that is where you see the performance. So it can never be present circumstances as a distinct separate factor. It's part of the governance. The present circumstances economy part of it. So to try some is part of it. So there's nothing like present circumstances divorced from the.
One time someone say,
I wanted as much space they allow me. Okay. It's a in your crown abba. Osanda, my kind there. My vice president, my union, or can any agree to some extent. But more can we say one, present circumstances. In the two, vision. Oh, yeah, you better know that. These were the things you added. The vision man of in other bar. And here, as I said, he spoke in context. He was making a direct response to Dr. Bawumia. And so yet a CPP when you kwamba bim another Ecuadonkwa on your kwamba bim. No back at yes. Oh no, neka same. And they count. The man was responding to an individual who has spoken. And so you need to first apprise yourself on the context. And sana akasa. Now also, doc, here mistake so there. Our friend Mahama Atamers took the economy to middle income. It's not true. The middle income status was achieved under President Kufuor. It's not Mahama Atamers. That's under correction. But Nana, ma oh there yet asi. in the President Mahama on yada officer or ba me yakada adefo furu no reba yen na atena mfia wotwa na odi ban no apart from there no ye deputy minister no sound so ye minister what President Rollins na bem yen na atena na ngasa ono ye ban no zin 8 years adibia under the sun about governance ni na wa kire no bobi wo ho hwe na na hwe embra ye wo mi anyambre papa say it's a 30th March for to San Kokrokoo Parliament. Now, Okwakama impact of COVID on global and the Ghanaian economy. Now, say ma owoma na oyada and the name was soon. Now, omampayin anamoa osha sile otu na muwe wadarum mazia short time anamoa osha sile otu there even though COVID naba and so yadi botai akasi enum ni yadi besi enwo ho and time yeah mama we will not import the disease yeah mama onkodo amba therefore closing borders 2 yaboshe obi a wenye bin yaboshe ye treating 3 yaboshe there oman mayanga say botum mawabe ye wotum ya fado ya hwe ya ye wotum we pagya 5 pillars even in the face of pandemic odi oyena ban oman payin owo enwodo ade hu odi botai enum na ekoyin so ne ye bohwe na yanga say ndumanduma gakam na ade ohia wa beli ya yebata ho echi ye pagya ho. And for the last 4 or 5 months that we have lived with this COVID-19, every step of the way Modi in kind of there to support coronavirus program business support cap bus sika audition abua ndumanduma gakama sese ayekase that no for San Kokrokoo Parliament or the 150 billion akaka ho a otrem mmampo oya nsantrofo a eduma na woya aka ho na ho a woya creative art ho a wowom oda akaka ho si obi a nanyu odade ho ya kase de menka de oha aba oha no abaniti medemensa shaminantem hwe de ahochira aba enti insusam omamuni na we had similar situation with President Mama and no ye COVID or ya cholera or you free if you know about cholera and yet kwame nana mama payin in the face of challenge or ye revenue slina ye short force na wa affected us still o send us yetum more could na yetum mama for ya wa oboboa in the long run say you fia no chede on yada ye di obi mo afa ebonu enti nsu obi a apomedino for na worship front line nana o say etu biara odo baba ho de mabri a wa ye ahuyenye ma chemi yan etu bi odo ho schedule ho akoto meyi na na mo wiasa akoto lu su ma asa ma bu mabie na me the fa aka ho owi a o say kaina electricity my 54-year life on earth mu will be that there's crisis abound is affected and so to know all the for sra ya boa manfo enti o dikan enwa wo ya lifeline onu do no fiti wo sha se deben april no mu wo sesa wo de tomato la to December the obama hon agaka hon we had this similar thing under President Mabo you do so for 4 years enti obia nana we know you inside out yenyimu papa abra ahuyenye ho na ahuyenye ho ni na akira wusu akira wo bobe wo
mate
oh well na mama so mama land tell me by about 15 or 20 minutes or more enti ye wuni na then this person turns around no we be jan there maba mayadam but da me we osana mim there so ya masa pamani asa me ti bobo fom me di we na under your presidency under the period that you served as the president financial microfinance institution we as many as 82 mena 82 year edo twa bie enwa wofana yato wofana sikasam nhwado bi yakwekwo hu Bank of Ghana yakwekwo hu Security and Exchange Commission wa ma ya license you operate in the to bi adu sika na de susu bi na bosom na aba obi o wa daily edo wotwa be president mama na abredu no ogui enwa wodi mo sika kokoto ni president mama had opportunity to pay back deposits of those depositors. Paswa. Paswa mpowentia. See, the State of the Nation address him was 2015-2016. Our chronology there, look, we're on the brink of a financial sector collapse. Okay, in 2015-2016. When trying more and yawohe. Today, the same person, Nana, the same person I don't know on the account there. Wakado Ghana for the chat ne refi. We be jino ebe jina rooftop no shout there. Samaba within 1 year. Motia. But you have the opportunity as a president where the same difficulty amount for 82 will losing one deposit. So I jino and it has so and you now as I said I fully indeed second the position of the president and of the vice president there. Abena ye kwa kwatun oye bosomo de weyi mumu bosomo do to be so onye kasa fufuru bia nana ezeba oyo president mama NDC mamu ba be mfa otwe mumu ye ena makufu ado under 4 years 3.5 years mo waye on ye bohwon na ya to aba
mate may I say Nana is your Jesus, indeed, the 2020 election is about records. And as President Akufo-Addo has said, the 2020 elections will be a contest between a former president and the incumbent one. 8 years of Mahama, that is, the difference you've put there, versus 4 years of Akufo-Addo. 2020, Akufo-Addo will talk about 1D1F, 1 ambulance, 1 constituency, and a Twaswa Kokrokoo. Nana has your jury, and what do we say, Ebaye? This one from Sir Obama in Pokwase says the upcoming election is about John Mahama. Is the upcoming election about John Mahama or Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman? Isn't the latter? What is the desperation by the NDC to use Prof. Jane Opoku-Agyeman as a small screen to assuage the incompetence and ineptitude of the former President Mahama? Ghanaian voters are discerning and won't sell their color TV for black and white. Say Obama Pukwasi. The lack of energized euphoria and hype, which could have surrounded the outdooring of Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman, clearly shows that this is not a marketable candidate. Kwesi Reynolds Agonodo Brain. Ernest from Taifa says, Kadna Nyachum Enyama NDC party kra enti omu enyaye. It's as simple as that. Farouk Intema says, Dr. Baumia, as usual, is lifting the political discussions into issue-based and who has the better alternative for the future. Ghana's future looks bright under Nana Baumia's leadership than that of John and Jane. Farouk Intema. Kabila.
Yeah, na Kadna. Esrena makase asemwa mekaye efa the vice president Baumia ekaye anaye se waka kire president Mahama no meka se menene ya adwene na menyini se eye performance nko a minister Kwamna Dan can say the maka kan ho no ni nyina derive from performance I disagree.
Because those are persons
Yes.
who have come into office before.
No.
But for the broader topic.
Good.
Well, yes, that one I agree.
And I'm saying
I
that-
told you that the vice president spoke in context. In fact, it was a direct response.
Thank you. And I'm saying that I agree with him to the extent that he is giving a response to former President Mahama.
So then you
But I'm
cannot bring
saying that,
additions.
I'm saying please,
Then you cannot bring
I
additions.
can't. Me pacho, topic na edi ato ano. Say you limit Ghana political discussions to NDC and MPP. Ebian Kamema.
The man has spoken in context.
No.
A response.
But yes, the context has been brought for a discussion. I have a right to expand that context.
Okay, all right.
I'm not limiting to myself to the context of His Excellency Vice President Baumia.
Oh, okay, I agree now.
And that's what that's the premise on which I advanced.
The angle you seek to
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, fine.
Now me person me say, Minister, now say I have a bit revised my political discourse. I believe that a lot of the time, young political discussants, we don't so much disagree, except that we don't listen to ourselves. And it is because we often want to do what Kojo Fari, director of protocols, political masturbation. But you cannot progress or yield and also bring about fruit with political masturbation. We need to allow for political intercourse so that we can have production. We can have new offsprings. So what I say, the American say Ghana yentimi limited to NDC any MPP. If you say and yes sir, you can multi-party democracy. It cannot be reduced to a binary. And unfortunately, part of the problem I have Ghana back when they say you're limiting your discussions no to mommy no so kwano sabi adabraka more collective performance. Utie mo ankasa mo no disemo. It's not adequate. It's not enough. And daily daba yete NDC mo ka fa MPP ho, MPP mo ka fa NDC ho. It is enough. It's a testimony that one kasa ojitum there ma wo yen onso yen yenwa. So that is the premise on which I said that. But in another case, going forward, politician and never been one ma yehwe ewe ho. Ebi eye integrity. Ebi eye consistency. Ebi eye credibility. Ebi eye wakukodo courage. Ebi eye honesty wo no credie. Sa niam we say you cannot the soft issues in political discourse. They are soft. You won't even quantify, but you qualitative analysis of it. And I say you susu ehwe when you bet me at this anime asusu wan say enra there Dr. Asas anti okan no ene the okay esisi so ana. And no one more na ube hu say wo ideology aye ugidie. It's a standalone issue that links to your performance. It may inform your performance, but it's also derivative of your performance. There's a hen and chicken, egg and chicken situation, no. Then of course, o performance, o record. Yema o pino, dear na utumi ye, dear na ye. And sana yaba when this wedi hunu. Any anida swa wo de ma o man for. Minister, you may disagree. But I'm telling you that your hopes and your aspirations can be discussed in a stand-alone issue, not necessarily with your performance. They can be independent. But of course, they link informal performance and our performance also bet me and that's why what the man for any and it's wedding now they ma or man for. Now let's remaka. Now I can say nkomo ye di na no they are in relation to election 2020. Minister, Nati, the election 2020 is not going to be contested by just candidates sponsored by the NDC and the MPP.
Is that known fact?
So, in that discussion, you can't limit it to the two. And you sponsor candidate, not only presidential but parliamentary as well. You the manifesto beba. Watch your crowd or beba.
So on na dwenu say
I want me no dey about so for money church now to money me. I'm for anti by reply no. But August 15 nyame ye adomo a sa de ne ebeba wiye.
Mobile running flag bearer 15th August.
Yeah, better about ye party a canny for any flag bearer nina on the 15th of August. Enya me pa na bibia mbetwitwa ya kwa mu kwa dia.
Embassy double do.
Yes. Enti ye beye na ya kase. So who dey shame no.
Ata defeat ana akoko nda na bono.
Ye redefining the Convention People's Party. Ye dwa ye ho. Ya ye foforo. Akofa ye su ane nyema ebo ma ye di Ghana ni ma ye koji fa hudie.
The new CPP. The new CPP.
Well, it is the CPP redefined in today's context.
I on a lighter note, obi say na mun change akoko nya no fi akoko. Mum fa.
Why can't you say room akoko? Nana guys, why can't you say
you don't want to be a portrait. The mum fa fi akoko.
Yeah, dry home. Aya foforo. Afa ye su ane nyema ebeboa ama yetimi adi Ghana nim biam no. Na ye si gina pen a ebema ye ho aye Ghana fo akono ama wo asato abama ye. Na me ka bibia kire no. Na ye de sere.
Na de si for.
Amanyoku ahodo e wo Ghana ha. Ya hyenso de. Obia ni hono a na hyenso de. E kasa ema Ghana fo etise CPP. Akoko nini enkoa ne ahyenso de a obon kokrokoo a oyi nyame aye e kai omanfo se nyame
mo fa fi akoko
mame nkasa mesrew ono na ahyenso de a okachiro se ebre eni ho mayen enti asese ye ntentem ne yakɔ adwuma so ono nko na okachiro se ade ache ho be sori ampa na ade ache ono nko na onya ni fie fo nko a onya ne kromu omanmu no nyina ono nko na onya sabi enyo ono nko na edie otre ema ne so ne ma ene nananom ene ni nuanom so eyo no nko na sebi said asemto ne yenhumu no kura ye kwa abusa ono ene yi no kura na ema ye
meso menko na meka just time aso mo time aso
owo ne baby wa akokwa osho ne baby
oni oso ne hwe ye oni oso ye ni hwe ye
abo bi
me da say
mese ya ba bi aya sobrachi na wa abedi wo nya anima it's a recognition of the fact the potency of the CPP and one chairman of your no
Mate Kadna, the same vice president and the president who could not implement one-time premium in 8 years is now promising to implement free primary health care. Candidate Mahama should take us serious, good fellow. And what do we say about tell your panelists that performance is a vital factor. The sterling performance of President Akufo-Addo and Vice President Dr. Bawumia cannot be matched by the NDC or CPP. Who say MPP or Batampa Francis Webna SCM CEO Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company.
Katra Minyaba Francis say. Ayi oyu mi twetwena che o ma mente
na condition Kabila ha Francis yes onkwa
na katra ne say ayi wo mu CPP for Kwame Nkrumah bo mu din wo that days in Ghana o papa former MP for Nsawam o wombi na on kai na on meboa
Kabila na yes and I Francis onkwa na there yo Kabila Auntie B is looking for you. God Nasser Ridiako says that simply.
Hey, won't you look at
yeah, mommy.
I was looking for you.
Yeah, mommy.
Wow,
what's up, Minister? Yeah, beat you.
No, Pato, I'm 5 minutes. Never me point up.
Yo, mamini some bakuya being biano.
Within 5 minutes, no.
Yo, day on a lighter note. Kabila, within usa koko ene party for action so dear anase won agira hye dia enu na edi musin bia
mese ekasama Ghana
for chembia na wote sa aka say abebe wu agya nsoroma PFP Popular Front Party enu nso ye na kasama hena
na se oni honne.
Oh, okay. Yanto yaso.
Yeah, bring din yerka.
Yanto yaso.
Teacher,
Nsroma de enu na kire kwam. Wo Ewrade Yesu.
Eni ho ne. Eni ho.
Mate.
Thank you, sir.
Ya kwengani. Yo. Efei emze mi wura minister masam na mekan no. Ote na mum baby fa na ni so. Na mekan say owura Bawumia kasa okan. Ofa bi mi je netum me getum
of a be count
me de count na yama nea wo kan performance a wo hwe economy performance no wom wo hwe nea me kan corruption performance wo ho wo hwe infrastructure performance wo ho wo hwe health sa nea ma ne bebre na me say enye no nkwa ewo mu se oriyi owura mahama no na kasa no so ye Ghana fo kasa no reka ma yen if say sa kasa no kan yes ansem na yen ye ba be gina so ato aba nti menye ni se miwura ne kan ma na ho se o midi na no na mode muntie bi da bi na ye wo ho kwan se na wura kabila kan ye ka na ye trom na ye mankomo ne ye de yu se enye sa ansem no nko ya enu vision me kire so wura kufuo ono sa time no na ne party nye bibia ye Rollins no na wo ho ndi da no ba ordinary ade hu betu o men yanim se memmetuma yese meyese Ghana fu se oh wura yi ye ma otumi a obetumi
but don kon say utie de honorable kwano na dan ka no so ho we share from President Akufo-Addo na sema wadi kiaka any response of President Mahama Deba you can say okay say no ono Akufo-Addo na ni so no abani ye between ono ne NDC that is MPP NDC other parties
but that is the reality
that other parties will contest but ono who said the match is between ono NDC for if and that is the CPP if that is the case NDC
who is the CPP man okay
if that's if that is the case NDC for no under John Dramani Mahama as vice president and then substantive president for that 8 years
now and the presidential candidate
the omoye any sabre ya ono so wabenya kwan nti say na enkoye say wo kan sa akeke people know say ye ma wo kwan no na wunya ye no de na wo de ye
menya enu menya wuachi so that is the contest enu menya wuachi nye na wo ntumi nke say enu nkwa na gina ho enu de obi akasa me say no enya no kware na governance no one limiting what about the soft issues
no
one limiting other ones na me kind no present circumstances enye nyema ni nyina na obetuma bɔ no tɔw kese oyi no digina so no bi to aba nyema bi wɔ ha sebe nipa bi kura gina so to aba enhu hia what yes so nipa kura franta ma ya me fe aya sa nyema no wɔ abato mu
then the whole this becomes big
no eno obi wɔ hɔ kura mpa baby are
now going far
baby o hono eno na ma ne other issues but the main issues na minister mabobo so no if say you cannot talk about voter choices unka economy unka infrastructure unka health
present circumstances
yes na me can obi wa ha baby owo
which are those yes present circumstances
yes that be say enwu hia say minister ne mbe ya adwene me kire ma say mu eyo na me kire say obi wo ha baby o won asem bi ha no enye part of ne wakeken eno nso ye eho ne ya kan nti eno nso wo ho
minister him there obi on ma obi because of enyuma ebo ha eba na tumi
na say ye woni man keten bia nia ye kan ye bono towi enka ho nti say no wo de be hyen nso nkrofo gina so to aba
that's right
nti minister nyi wadwene mfie no so nia man keten nia ye woni man kese ayeka infrastructure health education yes na mum ye woni ma bia eyen keten kurampa wo mfa nya hwe na wo won abrabom a ne ne ma bi kakra bi a enke yi ho o de be gina so de ato aba ebe wo ma oh e na wo gina so yi nso enya de bia but ne oto aba no o kire wo na mirisi su dua so enye no ne di akoten na mabobo mun mabobo a kire wo enti asam na na ya yere ko yen animu yi ye besere se ya kan asam no ya de bekoso abodawuru na kire omanfo wo waso pa wontie abato enye wudi enye mabo enye niema emfata ye niema na ye mfa mra kwanso ade bi enye mra no enye no kwanne na ye nhwe sa bai ye beto no fefefe se wo pese wo ye oman a wo nse oman masamane
wo pese wo ye dan a
wo ye oman a wo nse oman
mate Dr. Kwame Santiano pay medawase Kabila medawase wate Nyame ya adomo
Minister.
on the 15th of next month na wa be general secretary e de ama CPP. Honorable Kwame Duncan so ye mfimfini mantemu soafo na afei penfo mi ensanam de omo edi djuma no pe Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Osea Asante Kwejo Asante Stephen Balfour Peter Square Isaac Odro Pretty Joyce odi anka kwa me ye bwana ma me bia makwafo na me ne omo ekabo mu Eddie Jumadi Ebre were belated one to Edwin Ba Nkrumah, a pupil at Good Shepherd Preparatory School, Kumasi, from your dad, Augustine Nkrumah, wishing you well. And also to you, Mame Ajwa Mening of Church of Pentecost, Rima Worship Center, East Legon, from Ganza of United Television. And to you, Amasewe Chambuachi, Sales Executive of Universal Motors, from your mom Emma Achiabuachi of Zoom Lion Ghana Limited. As a good no. Happy birthday to you, Sister Sarah Usu Aqua of Grace Divine Healing Ministry International Al-Haji branch, from Hilda Usu Echao on Sustain dia wade abetum ene anopei no na ye sorry ama Kofi Kumbus and the royal baby and so anymore abet na se ne motivated one to WXWO Gatti W Gatti yama belated happy birthday nyankopon ka ho na bibia nye yi mfema efrem na na okesi ubetumi afem the cardinal metremo ma chairman general Kwame Sefakan MTN everywhere you go APC from Kinafama Omada Roma na moti enkana no pe nyame yadma ochena yebeto asom no so da munyina asese munya adaje etie yen erade asom dwen kamo
Some are really